Hello, welcome to the Rhino. I put on a shirt today, did it just for you, thought I'd treat you. But look, we've got a lot to get through this episode, so just stop for 5 minutes, will ya? Squid Games 2, I had that audition last week, and I have some bad news. For you, I absolutely smashed it. Yeah, I got a phone call last week telling me that I'd aced the part, and I was a bit surprised. I didn't think I'd get the role, I'm not going to lie to you. But no, absolutely smashed it apparently. The reason it's bad news is because I'm not actually allowed to talk about it. It is so secretive, and they made me sign this whole thing about not ever mentioning it or saying that I'm going to be in it or just talk about anything to do with the Squid Games. Just not allowed to do it. So that's why it's bad news, because I can't give you the deets. I can't give you the deets. But come, you know, end of the year when it comes out, I think that's when it's due to come out, you will be seeing this sexy face on your sexy screens. So look out for that. Right then, let's bash through some of your questions, shall we? Thank you for asking. Right then, let's bash through some of your questions, shall we? Good job with them, by the way. There's some really, really good questions. Can you do a backflip? Can I do a backflip? Yeah, I can do a bloody backflip. I won't do it now, because I hurt myself doing a backflip earlier. Because I do it every night to go to bed. Just sort of flip my way in there, and then when I get up, I do a front flip to the bathroom to brush my teeth, side flip my way to make breakfast. I suppose it's just a cartwheel in it, but side flip there, go on my balcony, flip off the neighbours. No, not every day anyway, not every day. But yeah, I can do a backflip. If you see me in public, if we ever bump into me in public, I'll show you. What mythical creature would I be? Right, that's a stupid question. I don't know. A Yamumasaurus? Is that a mythical creature? A disgusting creature? Nah, right. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I'll stop insulting you. I'll stop insulting you. I've done it enough already. It's not even been like 3 minutes yet, I don't think. Tales of a Rhino at Uni. Oh, that is a good question. Okay, Tales of Rhino at Uni. Well, I went to Central. I don't know if you know what Central is, but it's probably one of the best drama schools in the UK. I did go there, did my auditions, got in, paid all the fees. Freshers Week at Central was a bit different. They don't really go as hard as maybe other unis will. That's because I think they're quite professional, like to take themselves quite seriously. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go there, because no one takes me seriously. Thought if I went there, people will start listening to what I have to say. But it wasn't the case anyway. But yeah, Freshers Week, right? I forgot my wristband, so I wasn't allowed into any of the clubs. One night, I spent the entire time just talking to people in the queue, which was a bit shit really. Because even though you do get to talk to loads of different people, it is only briefly, and they stopped letting people in after about, I don't know, you know, 2 o'clock in most clubs. So there was no one to talk to after that. My next bet was takeaways, get some good conversations in there. But Central on the whole was very difficult. I actually got kicked out of Central in the first 2 weeks. Because I refuse to take part in any warm-up activities. I just don't see the point. It's an absolute waste of time, and it takes away that sort of one-hit wonderness of it all, if you know what I mean. So, for example, I do this in one take because that is the best way to do it. If I started doing second, third, fourth, fifth takes, then you're losing the authenticity of it all. So that's why I refuse to take part in any warm-ups. Just in general, warm-ups, I don't do any. Even if I'm going to the gym, I would never do a warm-up. So after getting kicked out of Central, I went to Mount View, another very prestigious drama school. Honestly, I can get into any drama school. Just have to bloody whistle my name and they're like, yeah, come in. Tried to do Rhino. You can't speak and whistle at the same time. We live and learn. Right, what was I talking about? Mount View. Yeah, got into Mount View. They didn't do any freshers whatsoever. They are so stuck up. But yeah, no, it was cool. I loved Mount View. I did get kicked out because I kept trying to sleep with the course leaders. Unsuccessfully, I might add. In my head, I thought, oh, you know, this is the film and TV industry. You're going to have to sleep with people to work your way up the chain. I thought, I'll just start now. Just start now. Get in with the course leaders. Get myself a first. And then that'll be it. I was very upset for a long time because I thought, I've been kicked out of 2 drama schools now. Surely I'm going to get kicked out of a third. But I just decided not to apply for a third. Saving it for another day. Maybe when I'm like 40, I'll think, yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? I will go back to uni and I'll get my grade. I'll get my maths GCSE while I'm there. I'm not going to do that. Never doing that. But yeah, do you know what? It all works out for the best because I've got an agent now and I've had that agent for about 6 months. So, career pretty much sorted. What'd you go to uni for if not to get an agent? Didn't even go uni, got an agent. They snapped me up. I think the best piece of advice I can give to anyone who is going to uni this year is that don't worry about it. Everyone's a virgin. So you don't need to be stressed about that. And anyone and everyone's a bloody virgin these days. You just don't know. I had a wife, but who's to say I wasn't a virgin when I was with her still? So, you know, I'm joking, of course. She's my ex-wife. We don't talk about that bitch. Alright, you sluts, so I'm going to read out some of the job suggestions that you've given me. And honestly, I cannot thank you enough because I have been absolutely pooping my pants as to what I'm going to do this year work-wise. Obviously, acting-wise, absolutely smashing it. But that pays the bills, it doesn't put the food on the table. So that's why I need another job, desperately. So, but the list you've given me is really helped, so thank you. Let's read out some of the suggestions. There was a babysitter. Yeah, I do like babies. Throughout my entire life, people have always asked me, were you dropped as a baby? And I never really know what to say. So, I don't want to be a babysitter in case I am someone that drops babies. I'm quite clumsy, so I feel like I would do that as well. I guess babysitters, they're not just babies though, they're kids. I do like kids. We often get on quite well. We have a similar sort of attention span. You get some good chat at kids, especially babies as well. Really good chat. They're good listeners. Right, what else is there? Primary school teacher. Yeah, once again, similar to kids. I do like kids. As a teacher though, do I have the patience? Do I have the qualifications? No and no. I could probably be TA, teaching assistant for short. I could probably be one of them. So it's an option. If I'm not the main man, do I really want to do it? Or woman? The before picture in a forehead reduction commercial. Right, I've got one thing to say to you, right? One thing. So I thought it would be a good idea when I was insulting you there to just sort of go reveal my head and it would say fuck you on my head, sort of emphasising the fact that my forehead is massive. But I only had permanent marker and I thought I'm not going to do that. So I started using biro and then a highlighter, and the highlighter you couldn't see it at all. The biro, it was just really painful, to be honest. I had to really rub the biro in just to get that F. And I'm not even convinced I've done it the right way round. So yeah, I didn't get to finish the fuck. Bit embarrassing really, but yeah, don't insult my forehead, otherwise I'll go through extreme lengths to insult you. And do you know what, it's probably for the best anyway. I'm not even sure you can have that word written on and put onto YouTube. Maybe if I put stars there. I don't know. I mean, you're lucky really. You're lucky, because I was going to call you a cunt, but I won't. That is what I think you are, but I won't say that. Right then, well, that is another bloody rhino. I think I'm going to go for the primary school teacher. Yeah. Bring on the kids. No. Bring on education. I'll let you know how it goes. Have a beautiful week. Love you. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to have a shower.